Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. I hope you're doing great. Today I bring you exciting news. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, in the midst of all these news about 2024 coming out next month, a new developer called Atelic, that we don't really know much of him, he just surfaced out of nowhere and announced that they're going to do a new Madeira airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Of course, that we know that's coming out for MSFS, but it will eventually be ported over to MSFS 24. Now, what do we know so far about this? Well, we know it's coming out soon. We have a bit of information, and we have 10 pictures that were posted on FS Developer a couple days ago. Other news websites have also published information about this, but I haven't seen too much coverage on this, so I'm gonna do it myself. We all know that Madeira is dear to me. It is my home island, it's where I live, it's where I was born, it's where I was raised, and obviously it has a special place in my heart. Now, the thing is, all the sceneries that came out for MSFS were really good. They were not really accurate. They didn't really portray how the airport actually is in real life. It was just the bare minimum for us to fly in. The default Azobo one doesn't even have any sort of lead-in lights. It doesn't have the rabbits. It doesn't have anything really. The slopes, the left side of the runway is all completely weird. The AMSim version is slightly better, and that's what I've been using, and it's been good so far. But this one, from the screenshots we're about to see, really promises something else. It seems that Atelic, and we can see his website here. I was searching for it, and we can see on his website that he's pretty new. He's been doing this for about 3 years apparently. They said the end of 2023, but he has more than 3 years of experience and doing not sure what, but I guess they do 3D models or something. And this is gonna be their first product. But there's one thing that I noticed from the screenshots that we're about to see is that he is what I call a detail freak. He is really paying attention to all the small details of the airport, and that's really intriguing. Let's take a look at the first screenshot. So the most prominent one, we have the approach side of 05, and we can see that we have the correct edge lights on the runway. You have the correct slope as well. Somehow we managed to nail the terraforming on this side and actually made it the correct way it should be. We even had the correct roads coming in from the left all the way up to the place where the people do the spotting at. The whole village of Santa Cruz is portrayed. The whole underside that goes to the pier is also correct. It has nothing to do with the AMSim version. He even managed to do the Hertz rent-a-car, the car rental place to the left of the airport. It's pretty nice. On the second picture here, we can see more to the side view of the airport, something that you will see when turning downwind for 05. You see the whole side of the airport pretty accurate as well, pretty up to date. We even see the Albatross building on the side, which is like a beach club, hotel kind of deal. We have the whole parking, the correct parking areas, the correct parking buildings, the firefighter stations, and all the office buildings in the terminal as well. Pretty neat. Now we have a look at the actual apron. I noticed something. I was looking at this before and I noticed that apart from being accurate, which is, I mean, it's not that difficult to get the apron correctly, right? But apart from that, he also added some details of tire marks on the surface. You can also see that the whole apron and the whole taxiway is pretty flat. Okay, they managed to make it. I don't know how, because the terraforming tool for MSFS was pretty bad, but they managed to do it. It looks pretty cool, better than the AMSim one for sure. Now we're taking a look inside the terminal, something that has not been done so far in Madeira. Not sure how useful this is. We all know that we were here to fly planes. We're not really to walk through the terminals and stuff like that. But it's pretty nice to see the attention to detail that he put in on the scenery. This is pretty current. I mean, this cockpit lounge and bar is pretty current. It's pretty recent as well. And it seems that he modeled it after the most recent updates to the inside of the airport. Now we have the famous passageway. This used to be very different before, a couple of years ago. Remember when I was a kid coming to the balcony and seeing the airplanes land, it was completely different. It was more, it was closest to what the AM Sim scenery does, but nowadays it's exactly like this, so that just kind of proves my point when I was saying that it's a bit more of a updated version of the airport, which is pretty nice. Again, we have the boarding area, this time above the gates 10, 11, 12, and 13. Pretty accurate as well and pretty updated. Even threw some pictures of Madeira in there on the placards, pretty nice. Even the baggage measuring thing, really nice attention to detail indeed. Then again, another proof that this scenery is pretty updated is that this Madeira logo or sign or whatever you want to call it caused a commotion here and is pretty recent as well, and it's there at the airport. There's a whole commotion about it, but hey, it's there, it's updated, pretty cool. Then again, attention to detail. The placard that has the name of the airport that has been changed to Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously in regards to football player that we all know. The actual placard has wear and tear on it. You can see that it's a bit due to the metal being bronze and stuff. It's just kind of it's worn out. The actual statue, in my opinion, looks better than the actual real one, because the real one was a bit crappy. The attention to detail on the surface of the pavement is exactly how it is in real life, so pretty cool. We have another side view of the other part of the airport, which is actually modeled this time because all other renditions were not modeled at all. We can see here in this picture that you have the current stuff, which is like the karts track, the football field, and all the recreational space that is located below the runway. Pretty cool stuff as well. Pretty, again, a lot of the attention to detail to make it as real as possible. And that's something you can see when you come in from any visual approach. So it's actually important that it's there. It hasn't been there in any of the sceneries that we have so far. So that pretty much is it for all the pictures that we have right now. I know that the scenery is going to be releasing anytime soon. Maybe like I'll give it like 2 weeks until it's released. And that's being far-fetched. I've contacted the developer and hopefully I can get a review copy as well, so I'll be reviewing the scenery as soon as it comes out and as soon as I get my hands on it. So yeah, let me know your opinions on the comment section below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy the type of content, subscribe. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, just 20 to go. 20 is basically nothing, so we can get there pretty fast. Help out, share with your friends, and all that good stuff. Till the next one, safe flights to everyone. See ya!